insane trail cam footage no one expected. Ever wondered if extraterrestrial life could turn up on your front porch? Ever been left scratching your head at the sight of a fox defying nature by scaling a tree? Or imagined a single cat standing its ground against not one, not two, but three ferocious coyotes? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into an adventure filled with incredible sights, mind-boggling mysteries, and wild encounters that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the animal kingdom and beyond. Alright, let's dive into what's happening in this video. There's a man who has pulled over to the side of the road to capture footage of a moose. Now, as you're watching, the moose is pretty much minding its own business in the middle of the frame, but I want you to pay attention to the left side of your screen. Notice something unusual there? That's where things get intriguing. The man filming the video catches sight of something that's not quite right, off to his left. At first glance, it might not be very clear, but let's break it down. The creature you are seeing on the left is what's known as a rake. Now, for those who aren't familiar with what a rake is, let me fill you in. The rake is considered a cryptid, which means it's a creature whose existence is debated, often due to lack of evidence. Picture this, a creature that looks like a dog, but without any fur. It has an unusually long body and limbs that are equally elongated. Its movements are known to be swift and nimble. But here's the really unsettling part. It's said to have sharp claws and teeth. The term rake is thought to stem from the creature's supposed behavior of using its claws to rake or scratch the ground or trees, kind of like it's foraging or maybe communicating, who knows. Now, what's also fascinating is that sightings of the rake often go hand in hand with reports of Bigfoot or other mysterious beings. There's been a lot of debate about what the rake actually is. Some researchers think it might be a genetic mutation, or possibly a species that hasn't been discovered or classified by science yet. So, think about this as you watch this video. What is that thing doing there? Is it just curious? Does it want to find something? Share your ideas and thoughts with me, because I really want to know. Alright folks, gear up, because the next video we're about to dive into brings something rather extraordinary to the table. It alleges to have captured not one, but multiple vocalizations of what are believed to be Sasquatches. Yes, you heard that right. Now, let me hit the play button so we can all take a listen to what was recorded. Pay close attention to the sounds and see if you can make out any distinct vocalizations. Before we get too far into this, let me put a little disclaimer out there. I am by no means a Bigfoot expert, so my ability to vouch for the authenticity of these sounds is pretty much non-existent. However, I must say, the recording is intriguing, to say the least, and certainly pretty cool. This particular segment of the video is 12 minutes long, so we've got a decent amount of content to sift through. Keep your ears perked for any unusual sounds, and let's see if we can catch these alleged Sasquatch vocalizations. After we've listened, I'm eager to hear your thoughts. Do you think these sounds could be the real deal? Or is there some other explanation? We may not be experts, but hey, speculation can be just as fun. Hey everyone, let me introduce you to Max, our feline hero of the day, who's about to face an epic showdown right in his own backyard. Picture this, Max's domain, a peaceful highland park in California, turned into a battleground. As you can see in this footage, our brave little buddy Max is literally surrounded by 3 menacing coyotes. This trio is definitely not there to make friends. They're on the prowl, and it seems like they've set their sights on Max. Now, observe how Max takes a stand. He's not scurrying away. Oh no, he's right there, holding his ground as the coyotes try to close in on him. You can tell these coyotes are pretty keen on making Max their next meal. But Max, he's like, not today. It's worth noting that Max is actually a fairly large cat, but still, he's up against 3 coyotes. Most would say that's a mismatch, but Max, he doesn't seem to think so. Now let's hear from Max's owner. She shares that she and her husband were inside, cozying up to a movie, but then something catches her eye. She gets up to see what's happening, and lo and behold, there's Max valiantly fending off these 3 would-be attackers. This story is more than just a cool video clip. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit. It's about not letting bullies push you around, and sometimes you have to bring the fight to them. Stand your ground, show some guts, and don't crumble when when faced with danger. It's like Max is saying, "You thought I'd just roll over? Think again." Anyway, this is some incredible footage captured right in the heat of the action. A real-life backyard drama with our hero Max stealing the show. We are also thrilled that Max made it out unscathed. Let's give a round of applause to Max for his courage and tenacity. What do you guys think of this fearless feline? Share your thoughts. Alright folks, buckle up because the next clip we're about to delve into takes us into the realm of the unknown. We're talking extraterrestrial, possibly paranormal experiences. Picture this, a serene night, stars painting the sky with their glittering beauty. Everything seems as usual on this property, but then, out of the blue, something unexpected happens. The homeowner's attention is caught by this eerie light that begins to beam from the left side of their front porch camera. Now here's the kicker, this isn't just a fleeting flash. This light goes on for hours. What could it be? Your guess is as good as mine. The light seems almost otherworldly. Is it something mundane like a malfunctioning light, perhaps from a distant stadium? Or, and hold on to your hats here, could it be evidence of an extraterrestrial visitor? When this footage found its way to Reddit, the keyboard warriors jumped in, and let me tell you, a lot of them were leaning towards the alien theory. Now, let's add some context. In recent years, there's been a shift. The US government isn't brushing off UFO sightings like they used to. In fact, there's been a surge in reports from credible sources, like US troops. A recent report disclosed that the US National Intelligence Office is tracking over 510 reported sightings. That's a sizable jump from the previous year. But here's where it gets frustrating. Despite this increase, we're still in the dark. We don't have any concrete explanations for these sightings. Where are they coming from? What are they? So, back to the footage of that haunting light. Could it be more than just a flicker on the screen? Could it be a glimpse into the existence of alien life? We can only speculate at this point. But let me tell you, this uncertainty, this curiosity, it makes for an exhilarating time to be alive, doesn't it? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Are you a skeptic or a believer? Do you think we are not alone in this vast universe? Sound off in the comments below. Alright, the next clip I'm about to show you dates back to last year, and I promise it's going to challenge what you think you know about wildlife. It features a fox doing something that, frankly, I had no idea was within their repertoire of skills. Climbing a tree. Yep, you heard that right, a fox up a tree. Now, when I say climbing, I don't mean a precarious shimmy up a leaning trunk, or using branches as a ladder. This fox isn't just taking advantage of a helpful incline. Nope, this nimble little guy is making a dash straight up a vertical trunk. I was so intrigued that I decided to do a bit of research to shed some light on this unusual behavior. I found this insightful quote from a wildlife specialist online, addressing the question, "Can foxes climb trees?" And here's what they had to say. Yes, foxes are able to climb trees. While they are primarily ground-dwelling animals, they have been observed climbing trees to escape predators or to reach prey, such as birds or squirrels. Foxes have sharp claws that allow them to grip onto the bark of trees, and their lightweight and nimble bodies make them well suited for climbing. However, they are not as adept at climbing trees as some other animals like squirrels or monkeys. Pretty fascinating, right? A few videos ago, I shared a clip of coyotes climbing trees. If you missed it, you should definitely check it out. But this? A fox literally sprinting up a tree. It's impressive on a whole new level. So, next time you're in the wilderness, don't just look around for wildlife. Remember to look up, too. You never know what you might spot in the branches above. Well, that's all for today. Let me know, what do you guys think of this video? If you want to watch more, then do hit the subscribe button.